leave us to walk out there and get hit by a truck and walk.
No, I Okay, so we have Barry versus Jaden right here. A very slow start. Barry already has 31 damage done to him.
And Jaden has 22 damage. Wait, 35 damage.
And I think this game is going to be pretty even. They're both pretty good players. Villager versus Falcon.
But Barry is a counselor, so I feel like Barry would win.
Just because they're counselors doesn't mean that they lost their kick calls.
Okay, so
Ellie and Tori.
I'm going with opinion.
Ellie and Tori, raise your hands.
ooh, that's
Yes,
a nice
play
hit
there,
from
please.
Barry.
Yes.
I'm just going with opinion. So.
Okay, so Barry's doing pretty well right now. Just trying to
Jaden
stay
has
away.
87 damage.
Alright. Ooh, that's good by Jaden. Barry trying to recover.
Jaden has 100 damage.
Oh, that's nice by Jaden. Barry tried to get away from him, but he went
Barry,
straight
that's
down.
actually good because then you have 0 damage.
Yeah.
But he lost. Barry tries to go for the Falco punch, but he's too far away.
All those people are going to be playing, yes.
Ooh, that's a nice hit by Barry. If Jaden gets one good hit on him, he will lose his first stock.
All right, Ellie and Tori want to play on stream, so let's go ahead and call me and Benchy, I guess.
Okay, Benji, you're playing against Ron.
So do we pause Jaden and
We are going to skip from this one to another game. Barry's doing pretty well right now. He has 2 stocks and Jaden only has 1. Barry just needs to keep it up and he might be able to win.
I
But
hope
this-
Barry falls to get 0 damage.
But it is a best out of 3 tournament. So Jaden could come back from this and win the next 2 games if Barry wins. But it looks like Jaden has a possibility to come back.
The score is 1-1.
Barry doing some pretty good damage to Jaden. Jaden has to get Barry to his last stop. And Barry gets the final blow, and Barry wins the first match.
Barry would.
Okay, that is the first match. So Barry has to win another one to secure the win.
I'm so scared.
Okay, now we are going to go to another game.
So they started the game.
Oh my goodness.
Barry has 43 damage done to him, but Jaden has not taken a single load of damage. Looks like Jaden's
Oh my
doing very
goodness.
well. Oh, Barry almost fell off there, but had a good recovery.
Come on.
Ooh,
And Jaden just got 12 damage.
Come on. Jaden.
Jaden loves planting those trees to get away from
Jaden
Barry.
has totally changed his strategy.
Jaden has learned from the last match that
No, Jaden!
Barry is a close combat person, so using that tree
What
will
just
get him
happened?
away.
I used
And
the
that
tree.
he's out of here.
Jaden just kicked my tail.
One of these.
And Jaden still is on his first
And
stop in
Barry
development.
has 0 damage.
Like one of those.
Okay. Ooh, Barry almost gets that Falcon punch.
My character has to be Robin or like.
Barry just has to get one good blow on Jaden. Ooh, that was close.
You can do any character. I have to spray. Who's high round?
Ooh, and Barry gets that good blow that we were talking about. And Jaden's on his second stock.
Characters and I do. What? That's weird. Who has this?
Jaden using the hammer with Villager.
You can probably buy characters.
Barry trying to go for the Falco punch, but he's way too far away. Jaden is camping with the tree and hits it right on Barry and gets a bunch of damage done.
You could do Robin.
But plants another tree right on the edge. I think that's Jaden's strategy.
Again?
That is a pretty good strategy with Barry having a melee character.
Again?
And Barry trying to go for those Falcon punches, but he can never hit one.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness!
that is a good tree trot by Villager. Hit it right when Barry was right above him.
Jaden could have a good chance of winning, but Barry is taking the lead with 0 damage.
0-0.
And it's all tied up.
And now it's
Oh,
not.
there's a tree.
What are you doing?
Oh,
a
another
tree.
tree. Barry does hate those trees.
And now it's a tie again.
No, stupid tree.
Oh, that's great by Jaden. That's great defense because Barry can't really get through that. Ooh, that's a good hit by Barry. Tries to go for the Falcon punch, but Jaden is above him and he dodges it.
No,
You have to make
no, stupid tree.
Another tree. It's probably a Bradford because Barry does hate those Bradford pear trees.
You know it.
You hate
Ooh.
characters, really?
I hate Bradford pears.
Jaden is using bullets
Ooh.
to beat Barry.
Oh, that's a good hit by Barry. Barry needs to get one good hit to even it all up.
Shoot.
Trying to be nice. Trying to be very nice right now.
If Jaden just gets a really good hit on Barry, Barry could be done for. Barry keeps on going for those Falcon punches. He can never land one. Jaden's back to the tree on the side of the map strat.
She's probably better than me for the record. You're probably better.
Barry waiting for him to chop down the tree so he can get to him.
I feel like it would be even match if you win against Bush. You still have another life. If she wins,
They each have one more life as we speak.
might get another round.
No.
It's pretty even. Anybody could win right now.
Oh, Alexa,
True.
come on. I forgot what it's called. I don't know.
Showed up on stage and matched their name.
Ooh, and the tree, as usual, gets
Good job,
Barry.
Jaden. That tree took me out.
That was a great job.
And
by
Jaden wins this one.
Okay, it is a whoever wins this one wins the game.
You have to water it.
No, I know.
Jaden, that was very well.
Jaden has a great strategy here because he loves using those trees to get Barry. There's
I
a
love
bunch.
the trees. I'm learning.
There is a bunch of pressure on Barry and Jaden right now. But it is a double elimination, so if they do lose and then they can come back in the second round.
But Barry could lose and Jaden wins.
Whoever wins.
That is always true, Lynn.
If you lose, you.
Back to the tree strat.
Eliminations.
Because reminder, Jaden has one and Barry has one. So whoever gets this one wins.
That is
Jaden.
correct. Ooh, Jaden blocks it with the bowling ball. Barry not doing very well with 101 damage already done to him, and Jaden's only at 31 on his first stock.
So Jaden's doing really good so far.
Barry really does hate those trees. He cannot.
Get away
He
from
does
the
not know
tree.
how to get away from them, and bang.
And which trees?
Jaden has 21 damage, and Barry, not so good, 48.
It's pretty even right now. Both have 2 stocks left, doing pretty well. Barry's doing a little bit better at dodging those trees with jumping above them, but also Jaden is just very good at planting those trees.
And Barry is back in the lead.
Well, there is no really lead in Super Smash Bros. It can always come out in any way.
No, stupid trees.
I think Barry is learning from the trees and jumping over them, but still.
Why is it like this?
Oh, that was great by Barry. Barry barely pulls out the win and wins. Barry, can I have an interview real quick?
Yo, Jaden. Jaden was a force to be reckoned with.
How did you deal with those trees, Barry?
Those trees. Jaden is skillful with his planting of trees. If you watch, he's got a thumb that is solid green.
No.
I'm not talking like pale green. I'm not talking like neon green. The boy, look, come here.
Pale green.
Look, not shirt. Look at this. Do you see this color of
Yeah.
his shirt? That is that boy's thumb. He has a green thumb,
Alright.
and he can plant those trees so fast. And more than twice, he's destroyed my face with those. They scared me.
Okay.
I have no problems now wasting paper because I have a thing against trees.
Cool, thank you, Barry.
You're
Good
welcome.
job on your win.
Thank you. Oh yes, I'm sorry.
How did it start for you hating trees?
Well, I didn't know the dangers that were involved with those trees. I thought he was being kind. I thought he wanted to help with global warming. And so I was like, cool, I'm going to support this. I'm going to come over and view his trees. And I got all close and personal with them. And then all of a sudden I found my face in the screen. He knocked me out and it hurt. And I learned that trees are not my friend. I thought they were.
Trees in real life are your friends,
The-
trees in video games are not.
Trees in video games, they're not nice. They do not reduce global warming. They do not reduce my carbon footprint. They were I'm traumatized.
Okay, thank you, Barry.
You're welcome.
And congratulations on your win.
Thank you so much, Cameron. If you guys happen to notice a small forest fire in the back, that's just me. I'm gonna go kill some trees.
Okay, thank you, Barry.
We're gonna go burn something down.
Okay, so now we have Ellie and Tori. They are both sisters, so it's going to be very competitive today. Landon, do you think anybody has an advantage in this battle?
So you went
Well,
2 and he went
there
1.
is a possibility because, well, one of them
Oh, you're
could
the
have
Zoe, I
more
got you.
experience.
So Zoe, where's the Zoe in charge? Okay.
Is there no one playing?
So it was. So that's what you're saying. Zoe 2 and you have 1. Okay. Jordan.
Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
and we have some of the scores from the other games.
So the Jordan.
Hello, so we have another commentator here. Introduce yourself, Zoe.
Hi, my name's Zoe.
And yeah, okay. So we're about to get into this match right now. Okay, so we have Sheik versus Bayonetta. Okay, so in my opinion, I think Bayonetta has the advantage in this one.
Bayonetta is epic.
Ooh, oh my gosh, a stock is already down from Sheik.
Oh wait, I just heard that.
That is very good. Bayonetta is doing a great job at just side being a lot, and it counters Sheik very, very well.
It's not like an event, just cool.
Remember, these are two sisters, so it is going to be very competitive.
And this is both their first time for both of them.
And it's also their first time playing
Well, not
Super
for
Smash
the
Bros.
first day, I showed them. Don't you dare.
Bayonetta loves hitting that side B, and it does work very, very well on Sheik. Sheik isn't doing very well right now. He's already
Thanks for bringing
stock
him out,
down
man.
and has more
That was
damage
so
done
cool.
to them, but there is always a
Yeah.
1 in a million chance that she can come back. And also, even if Bayonetta wins this one, she can always come back in the next game.
Oh, look at that charge.
Make that 7.
Bayonetta is doing a great job at just avoiding Sheik, except there. Is just trying to avoid it and is hit off the map a little bit, but can recover because Bayonetta has a great recovery.
No, she doesn't.
Bayonetta doesn't seem to be standing still. Is that a strategy that she's utilizing there, Cameron?
Yes, that is very, very good because Sheik is a very fast person, so they can get to their opponent very easily. But with Bayonetta up in the air and staying on those top ones, it is very hard for Sheik to get up there.
Plus, we got 2 more matches. We gotta play 3 matches. So 3 more of these. I'm winning.
What a hit. What a hit. Now, what exactly are they trying to accomplish when they go back and forth like this?
They're trying to essentially like hit each other off of the stage and lose one of their stocks.
Okay.
As you can see, Sheik has one less stock because Sheik doesn't have the best recovery, but has an okay one. And there we go, another stock down. Because in the beginning of the game, Sheik got hit off immediately and then could not come back up.
Oh. So it's looking like it's going to be Bayonetta's game.
I believe, but Super Smash Bros. Is always.
You can't make that call just yet. Is that what you're saying?
That's always it because.
So is Bayonetta at 118%?
But yes, but the thing is she still has all three of her stocks while Sheik only has one.
I see.
So Sheik is going to have to do very, very well here to come back, but that seems very unlikely.
But after this, there's yet one more chance that she has, right?
Yes,
That's
but
three. Look at these hits. These combo now. Is that a combo move or is that just a normal hit?
Relatively, like. And can Sheik finally get a stock off on Bayonetta? That is the question.
I'll show you how to do that.
Finally, Sheik finally gets a stock off on Bayonetta, but Sheik is already very, very high on the damage stool, so I don't think she will be able to come back. What are your thoughts on this, Barry?
You know, I'm watching, and it seems that my thoughts are irrelevant at this moment, as the game just ended with a great hit on Bayonetta's time.
That is a good hit. For a chance in this, Sheik will have to win this second match and the match after to win this. If Sheik plays better this time.
You know, Tori is quite a determined player, and I've seen her when she's even doing her exercises, and she just doesn't give up.
Yeah,
so
I think
if anybody can come back and win this, it's going to be her.
Probably yes, I agree, Barry. Okay, so we have new.
It looks like Ellie is continuing her reign with Bayonetta.
Yes, but
Tori looks like she might be switching it up.
Yep.
What character do you think, Cameron, would be her best bet? Who do you prefer to play with?
I usually play with Pyra Mithra, but with her playstyle, I would honestly suggest like let me see. I'd probably suggest like let me see.
Should she
say
go with
Yoshi.
Should she go with somebody like Pac-Man?
Yeah, probably Pac-Man or Yoshi or someone who can go across with their side B very, very easily, like Bayonetta was earlier in the match.
So keeping a moving target is what you're saying.
Yes, that would be very good with against Bayonetta. Because Bayonetta is a relatively slow character, but an agile character.
I see.
Oh, and
she took your advice, it seems. She went with the Yoshi.
But the one thing about Yoshi is she has to be careful with going off the side with her side B.
Yoshi looks like just such a happy-go-lucky character. Is that view deceptive? Is he more violent than he appears?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Cam, we finished.
Has taken some early lead. Bayonetta isn't quite sure what to make of Yoshi's moves. Bayonetta's up to 70%, while Yoshi has hardly suffered any damage. You know, I heard over the grapevine, Cameron, that Ellie is going to switch up her strategy now that she's got a new character.
Probably,
Ellie's
because
sitting at 90% damage, while Yoshi is only at 12.
that is true. Well, unlike last time, Tori was already a stock lower before, when Bayonetta was only at like 50 damage.
Yoshi's just standing there marching around and inflicting damage upon damage. It's like every one hit that Yoshi makes, Bayonetta only. Oh my goodness!
That is one stock down from
It's
Bayonetta. I
eight
think Tori
times the
is very
damage.
excited from this because she only got one stock down last time, and she's
Oh,
not already
but
down a stock yet. So
Ellie
I think
is-
she has a good chance.
Ellie is very upset right now. You can see it in her retribution. She is taking that vengeance card very seriously, and there she's got 12% damage.
Gabby and Sharv.
So just a little bit of math here, Cam. Yoshi has 7 times the damage that Bayonetta does.
Sure.
But Yoshi's coming back with now only 1/4 the damage.
That is very good, but if Bayonetta gets one of her side Bs on Yoshi, Yoshi is done for. And my assumptions have been wrong.
And you're playing Gabby at the second set of
Now she's only sitting at about 1/3 the damage. She's coming back, although it doesn't quite look like it. Mathematically speaking, she's doing very well.
Yes, but remember, she is a stock down. So you always have to take that into consideration.
Now she's only got twice the damage. She has gone from 1/8 to 1/4 to 1/2. She's doing very well.
I'm surprised Yoshi hasn't been lost a stock yet, because usually bulky characters like Bowser would go up until like 200, but I've never seen Yoshi go up
Yeah,
to.
Yoshi's very high.
Yes, but Bayonetta, like last time, Bayonetta was only at 80 when Yoshi hit her off.
And was that a side B that he used? Or that she used?
I think so.
Yoshi likes to kind of sneak up behind her, huh?
Yes, that is a very good strategy.
Oh! Can Bayonetta come back from this? Oh my
No, she
goodness.
cannot. She cannot recover.
Now Yoshi's at 192. It seems like just one hit's gonna knock him off. And there it is.
Yep,
And there it
is.
was.
Okay.
So now it is 1-2, 0-0.
We finished.
Yoshi's taking damage upon damage. 5 times, 6
I
times,
think Ellie
7
is very
8
devastated
times,
by this fact that
12
she is.
times. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
I think Ellie is very devastated by this fact that she is losing. Oh my gosh,
Ellie almost
Walked off and
bit
almost
it.
died.
that was a good knockoff. Now they are pretty much even, but in Smash Bros,
Anything can happen.
Like I
You
said
just
earlier.
say that, Cam.
Excuse me, again.
All right, Ellen and Anna. Anna? Anna? Ellen and Anna.
I'm Elin.
Elin? Anna.
I'm going against Elise.
Okay, so
You already went against
it's relatively even right now, but if Yoshi plays how they were earlier, Yoshi could win. It seems like Bayonetta is trying to stay on the top because Yoshi can't use his side B there. Never mind. Oh, I thought that was off.
And it is.
And it is.
Yoshi took the game.
Ellie could not recover.
Ellie, how do you feel? You had that game in the bag.
You know,
It looks like Tori is having a hard time catching her breath. May I feel your pulse? That is 192 beats per minute.
Well, that's very high.
You don't even have a pulse. It's just one solid one.
We're on our second match now. Well, our third match, and
I think I
it
need
could
one of
be a whoever wins this wins the game. And
You know,
then
Cam, I saw the contestants brought out their inhaler. They mean business.
they do mean business. They're cracking their knuckles, getting ready. They're going for Pokemon Stadium, I think. And will they go with the same characters? That is the question. I think Tori will go with Yoshi again, and I'm correct. Yep,
And
they
I
went
think,
with the same characters.
Yeah.
same characters.
I think Tori realized her mistake in going with the other character that first round.
Yes. I'm surprised Ellie didn't change her character.
Well, she's
See-
very familiar with Bayonetta, and
Yes.
I think that she felt that she did well last time.
True, but
She's already
Yoshi
inflicted.
has the advantage here.
Tell me, why does Yoshi have the advantage?
Because Bayonetta is a relatively slow character when it comes to movement speed. So Yoshi can catch up to that very, very quickly and hit her off and get some
Yoshi is
damage
falling
done.
for the same trick every time.
That
What is
true.
Yoshi going to do to switch this up? Bayonetta is just sliding and shooting. Does she have anything else in her tank?
She does, but
Oh, look at that.
But Ellie's arsenal is mostly that because it's the most effective for her.
Now she's going to slide back and forth again, it looks like. What's Yoshi going to do to counter that? Here it happens. It's going on and on. Yoshi just falls victim to that every time.
My suggestion would be go up on the top because she can't really.
Yoshi is down. What's he doing? Taking a nap?
No idea. I would say go up on the top like Yoshi is doing now, so Bayonetta cannot use her side B up there. So
Now,
she'll
but
have
what
to
if
use
she flips and
other.
does her shooting that way?
That is one thing that you can counter, but it would be a good idea to shield.
Now, does she know how to shield, I wonder?
That is the question. Okay, she has confirmed that she does not know how to shield, so my strategy has gone to the dirt. Yoshi,
Yoshi looks like she's coming back a little bit, but I don't know that it's going to be enough.
yeah, as we saw earlier, Yoshi doesn't go down until he's about 200 damage.
Well, he's rapidly approaching that, Cam.
Yes, so I would say anywhere near in the next, 20 seconds, he would probably get hit off. But also
Oh,
Bayonetta.
Yoshi's figuring out how to get on the other side so that she doesn't get hurt.
Yoshi up
It
at
looks
that
like
205.
she's learning how to do the shield.
That is.
Now Bayonetta's nearing that 80, that danger mark of 80, right?
Yes, because every single time that we've seen Bayonetta get hit off and lose the stock is almost always at 80 or above. Oh, and there it is.
Good job.
Yoshi is down a stock. But
you know what I'm
just
hearing?
needs to
I'm
get-
hearing them say good job to each other. They are such good players.
That is great sportsmanship in esports because esports can be very toxic sometimes, but when we see that, that is very good. Bayonetta rearing that 80 mark and above. And if Yoshi just gets one good, clean hit on Bayonetta, I think Bayonetta will get sent off.
Who's watching the stream over there? I can hear it.
Yeah.
No, wait, somebody's watching the stream?
Yeah, over across from us.
No, that's them talking.
No, Tori. That is.
Bayonetta using her arsenal of that side B and using it very, very well. Do you think that is very effective against Yoshi, or do you think it was more effective against Sheik as Tori was playing it in the first match?
Well, I think Tori's doing a whole lot better as Yoshi. I think she also learned some lessons from the first match. Bayonetta really, until Yoshi learns to get away from those bullet shots and those slide tackles, I think Yoshi's going to be in some trouble.
Yes, I agree in this fact.
1-1. Lost one.
Ooh, and Yoshi loses another stock there. I'm surprised Bayonetta hasn't gotten knocked off yet and lost a stock.
Oh, it's quarter two.
Barry.
Wait, why? No.
So, as we saw earlier, Bayonetta usually gets hit off at the 100 mark, but Bayonetta is staying on at the 195, which I'm very surprised at. And she's now at 200. Bayonetta still has 3 stocks, but in Super Smash Bros., like I've said about 1,000 times, you can't call the winner yet. Do you have anything to say about this, Barry?
I'm seeing that Yoshi's learning to get behind those bullets, but it may be too little too late.
Ooh, and Ellie finally lost her first stock. But there is always a chance that Yoshi can come back.
It's going to be very difficult.
Ooh, there is very little time coming up. So if Bayonetta doesn't get this kill soon, it will come to a sudden death.
Which would really benefit Yoshi.
Yes. Oh, Yoshi nearing that 200 mark. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
If Yoshi
5,
can just stay away.
4, 3, 2, 1. And it is time. Is it sudden death or is it an automatic? It is an automatic win for Ellie because she had one more stock than Tori. That was a great match. And Ellie, can you come over here for a second?
I'm in pain.
How did you feel after losing that second match?
I certainly felt defeated, but I feel that, I could come back and, beat Tori.
Okay, thank you. Tori, can I have an interview with you next? So, how did you feel after winning that second match, and were you motivated to win the third?
I was motivated definitely to win the second match, but I was feeling very stunned that I won because when I was practicing, I wasn't winning at all. So I was really stunned and I was motivated to win the second match.
Okay, cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
And now we are going to our other match after this one. So this is going to be our loser brackets match, and we have our new commentator, Landon. Can you introduce yourself?
My name's Landon, and I don't really have experience with commentary, but I did just play around. Very intense.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so we have to get our second competitor here because they are not showing up at the moment. Okay, so we have Anna and Elin right now. Both very, very skilled players, but there is always an advantage.
There's always an advantage, and now this is the funny thing with Super Smash Bros. At any point, anything could change.
Okay, so they are choosing their map right now. I think they are going to go with Hollow Bastion, which is one of our stages that we are going to be able to play today. So I do not know much about these people and how they play, but I honestly think Anna has the advantage here, but anything could happen. So we have Palutena and Link right now.
Wow. Those are...
And wow, another one stock is already down.
Wow. That is impressive. That is very impressive. Landing those moves are very hard, but... Both of them are definitely getting hit, and it is very hard to just like keep on going.
And yet again, another stock is down already. I think Anna has the advantage here.
She is older.
Oh my gosh, the game is already done with. That is one of the quickest matches we have had yet.
Yes, that is very true. Now,
But always remember how the first match went with Ellie and Tori. So Elin could always come back.
yes, and anything can happen during these rounds.
So we are still deciding on the second stage we are going to do for the second match.
They have decided Smashville. What an interesting choice.
That is a very interesting choice because there are a bunch of different things on this map.
Yeah,
But it seems they cannot find it.
yes.
Okay. So last year we had a tournament exactly like this, and I was actually playing in this one, but this year I am not. Last year I actually got second place, which is pretty good, but it was just second place, so kind of wasn't that satisfied, but still pretty good. But I'm not playing in this one today. Landon, have you ever played in a Super Smash Bros. Tournament or any tournament before?
So this is actually my first time playing in a tournament.
Oh.
And the experience so far has been really exciting.
Cool, but also is it very stressful for you?
Oh yes, because I went against someone who was
Is
very
relatively talented?
Yes, very talented. And if I didn't fall off
Well, I don't have an arm that works anymore.
that map, I would have won the second match and would have won.
Okay, cool. Now we are getting into the match. Anna playing as Kirby and Elin playing as Zelda this time.
I'll come running.
I wonder how Elin is going to see this character change, because I don't know if she's ever used this character before or not, and also with Anna changing her character as well. And there goes Elin's first stock with Anna with a relatively low damage.
Oh, I love this card.
As a younger player, Elin, this must be very hard
Am I
for
playing
her.
you?
Playing against a very older person,
Why? Why can't we just practice?
not very older.
2-0.
No, it's not. But we.
Those are some amazing hits that Anna is landing.
So Elin playing Zelda right here is a pretty good choice because, oh, never mind.
Never mind, that was game.
That is the second game, and Anna wins 2-0.
That means that
Elin is knocked out of this tournament because that was the loser's bracket out of a double elimination tournament. So we have our winners bracket.
so they are going to choose Battlefield, it looks like.
No.
Is that the map that y'all are
But you know my
choosing?
moves.
Fatima.
Fatima?
Fatima.
Fatima? And wait here again. Landon.
I wanted mine to be string though.
Hey, Ron.
Okay, so we have our winner of all the games and our number one favorite in the tournament. And then we have Ellie, the one who had won in the game earlier. So they are trying to figure out how to disconnect some of the controllers that they are not using and connect some of the controllers that they would like to use. Okay, so we have the start of the match. I honestly think Jackson is going to win because he is the number one in the tournament, but Ellie could always do very, very well. Do you agree, Landon?
Yes, I do. There's always a chance in Smash Bros.
Yes, that is always what we say. As you can see, Ellie is already at 82 damage, and Jackson is only at 16. So if Kirby keeps this up, or Jackson keeps this up, he will definitely win this game. Jackson is a very good player with Kirby, and can play some other characters, but mostly mains Kirby. And he is, as you can see, very, very good at it.
Yes, and I've been seeing that usually he dodges a lot of attacks.
Yes,
He's
it is very
good at
true.
dodging.
And that is Bayonetta's first stock gone.
Still at a medium
Damage.
he hasn't lost a single stock.
That is very good, but
No,
as
Benjamin!
always, anything can happen in Smash Bros. That's a good time stop by Bayonetta with stopping Kirby from getting it. And Kirby loves transforming into those ways to destroy Bayonetta, but it can never land one.
It looks like that Bayonetta is missing a lot of her attacks.
That is very true because Jackson is very good at dodging some of the attacks, using some of his attacks to dodge it. Hello, we have a third commentator here, Tanvi.
How you doing?
Would you like to say anything about the match that's happening right now?
Go Kirby. Excuse you.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I got.
So we have some biased over here.
No bias.
With Kirby. Okay.
It's cool.
Okay.
I mean, Bayonetta's cool too. Like, look at him go.
That's nice.
Very good time stop. Very good time stop.
I literally don't know how I'm doing it. I just am.
Bayonetta has a great recovery, but in the games before, Ellie sometimes could never recover, even from the biggest of hits.
Yep. Now it looks like that Kirby is finally taking some serious damage.
Yes, but remember, he is only on his first stock, and Bayonetta is even a little bit ahead of him, and is on her second stock. And
Only on one stock now.
so, I honestly think Kirby is going to win. There is probably zero coming back, probably 1 in a million, but you never know.
Very good time stop that Bayonetta did.
So Jackson is our number 1 in the tournament, and Ellie is our number 8 in the tournament. So Jackson has the fan favorite and has the advantage, but in March Madness, some of the lowest teams can knock out the highest teams.
Yes.
very good at recovering, which Jackson loves about this character. So we have some other games going on, and there's Kirby's first stock gone, and there is a lot of passionate talking, and that is game.
That was
Okay, cool. That is the first one done.
yep.
Now, our second game, will Ellie adapt to Jackson's playing style and beat him, or will Jackson not let that happen? So in one of our other games, we have Barry, who was with us earlier for commentating, and he is playing with his son in the tournament in the winner's bracket. Yet again, Jackson going for Kirby. Do you think that's a good decision or a bad decision? And will Ellie adapt?
Honestly, I think it's a half and half because
Ellie could adapt,
yes.
but also Jackson could adapt to her adaptation, I guess.
no, I was gonna say Jackson is a very experienced player.
Yes, he is a very good player.
And he knows Kirby very well. So if he picks him again, he has a better chance than using any other characters.
I agree.
He doesn't know.
I agree. Jackson is very good at most of Kirby's attacks, but the one thing he doesn't have down is probably that hammer. He loves spamming the hammer, but I don't think he has landed a single one.
Yeah, that is very true.
I think it's 2-0 for Barry versus.
And there goes Bayonetta's first stock, and we have an update on the father-son
No. Don't say a word.
battle, and the father actually lost. Barry actually lost.
I can't
And-
Wow, Ellie is on her last stop already.
Like last game, it might go the same as last game, but you never know.
Yep.
It might be a one and done thing.
Oh, he finally lands the hammer.
That is a final.
Other news. Cinnamon roll smack, dude. Fire.
Facts. And that was our semi-sponsor ad from Tonvi with cinnamon rolls.
Oh, man.
And Bayonetta cannot recover from that. And that is done. Jackson is the winner of this game.
That was a very quick round. That was like one of the fastest we've had, right?
Not as fast as Elin versus Anna.
Oh, yeah.
No. Jackson, can we have an interview?
At least one more match here.
So how long of experience have you had playing Kirby?
5 years.
Oh, wow, that is a very long time. And Ellie, how long have you had to master Bayonetta?
Literally like 3 hours.
Okay, so the odds were in your favor, and they tilted towards you, and you won. How do you feel about this? Cool. So how do you feel about this tournament? Do you think you're going to win?
Yes, I will win anyway because everyone in here is a girl.
Except Benji.
Except Benji.
What?
And you two.
Yep. Okay, so Jackson feels very confident in this tournament, and Jackson, congratulations on your win. Thank you.
Yep. Can I play?
Okay, so we have our commentator Landon against FQ here.
Just do the first 4 letters of my name, which is fake.
So FQ is a very skilled player, and Landon is also a very skilled player. So I think it's a very evenly matched game. So we have our other commentator Tanvi back,
Ew. It's right here.
and she's going to be helping me.
Attempting to help you.
Attempting.
I don't have my knee rollers, do I?
It's okay. I got Curb. That's all I need. That's not the character I played last time. I played Robin against Gabby.
Oh, that picks your character.
And I might play Cloud. I might
So
play
we
Diana.
are
I used to be able
seeing
to play all
Kirby
three.
from Landon.
That's me.
Oh no, Kirby from FQ, and Landon is picking Lucario.
What's up?
Interesting.
Listen up, everybody.
You already won, but you can play again if you want.
Do not change the rule sets on these games.
Don't change
And
the
what?
rule sets.
Who do you think will win in this game?
So I've shown obvious
I don't know
bias
what
for
that means,
Kirby,
but
but
don't
you
do
know
it.
what? I do believe in Landon's ability to bounce back.
Because didn't he beat you?
He did beat me, unfortunately, which we don't talk about, sir. This is why I'm in the loser bucket. But I have been dominating the loser bucket, so it's been pretty fun.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah, all the faith in Lucario right now.
nice. So Landon loves spamming those aura spheres, which is very effective. But Kirby is dodging them pretty well.
For those who don't know, what are aura spheres?
The little like blue orb that they throw at the other person.
It's an aura sphere.
Kirby is very good at dodging those, but
Is that your ride?
Kirby is always
Yes, thank goodness.
very good. So Tanvi unfortunately had to leave, and we have Barry back. I mean, Barry's okay.
I'm sorry?
Like what?
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 What? So Lucario's already on his second stop. So he already has a decent amount of damage done to him, and Kirby just lost his first stop.
I hate this.
He's on his last dog.
Okay, and Lucario's already on his last stock. It's pretty even right now. But
I don't know what I'm doing.
I think Kirby's going to win, to be honest, because of how he is playing right now. But Lucario always has a chance to come back. And that is a win from FQ against Landon. And Landon, how do you feel about that?
I don't know how I feel terrible.
He feels terrible, and FQ feels terrible as well. Don't know why she would feel terrible, but I don't know. Okay, so they are picking their map, and I think they are going to go with one of the simpler maps as usual.
It's not for
Okay, so they have picked their map, and they chose Smashville. That is a very good choice, but also not at the same time because it's very distracting.
Play pit.
And FQ, yet again, playing Kirby.
Joker Picture is so adorable. They have so many more characters than I do. Min Min. Oh my gosh, I know who that is.
and Landon going with Incineroar. So we have another commentator here because Barry had to leave. Benji, how do you think about this matchup?
I think Kirby will win. Incineroar's up B is not the best because if you are falling off, he will jet up and then come straight back down.
Yes, and also Kirby is very good at like launching people off the stage. So, and with Incineroar not having the best recovery, I don't think Incineroar will be able to get back on. Incineroar, as we were talking about the bad recovery, there you can see it in live action. And with Incineroar losing his first stock. The thing is for Landon, if he loses this game, he is back in the losers bracket.
Auto-choosing the match for us.
So, with Incineroar being at already 94 damage on his second stock and only Kirby being at 30 damage on his first stock, Kirby has the advantage here, but what do you think, Benji? Do you think Incineroar could come back, or do you think it's very unlikely?
I think it might be very unlikely for how much damage he has already taken. And he only has at 2 stocks left.
But isn't Incineroar a very bulky character, so couldn't he go to like 200 damage and knock out Kirby?
I mean, he can stand on 200 damage.
But as you saw there, he was already knocked out at 150.
But I have a lot of damage. I'm gonna die.
This is very unlikely for Incineroar to come back, but you never know. It's probably a 1 in a million chance for Incineroar to come back. Do you agree, Benji?
Yes, I do agree.
Are you talking to me? Why?
So, you called this in the beginning. How did you know that Incineroar was going to lose?
Are you guys seeing
I have played Incineroar. He is not the best character.
Sometimes.
I mean, I've won with him once, but I only won with him once.
Emphasis on the once. And there we go. Landon is in the loser's bracket.
I won!
2-0 to FQ. So now we have Benji, our former commentator, against FQ again. The person who won against Landon in the match before. Benji is playing Lucario like Landon had in the first match against FQ, and FQ won that match. But will Benji win this match against FQ? So we have another commentator, Ellie, one of the former winners up here. Ellie, how do you think this match is gonna go?
I think that Kirby's gonna win, honestly.
Wow, everybody is saying that. They always like Kirby. Do you think why Kirby is so popular?
Because Kirby's one of the easiest players to play.
Kirby's
but it's
easy.
also good to win.
Yeah.
I agree, Kirby's easy, but he is not one of my mains, usually. Ooh, that is a great play by Kirby. Ooh, and I thought Benji had already lost his first stock there, but no. And he messed up his recovery, which is very sad.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
He probably has to use his up B a little bit sooner there.
Sorry.
Benji is usually a better player, but I don't know. He's like choking in this tournament competitive scene.
Stress, maybe.
Yeah, probably stress. FQ earlier said that Landon was probably going to destroy her, but as you can see here, Benji's not playing very well.
You said Landon.
And Benji with a great recovery, but then Benji is knocked out with it from his last stock. FQ wins this first match. If she wins again, Benji will be eliminated into the losers bracket.
No.
I lost twice, so I got kicked.
But you did great.
Yeah. It came until I had to fight.
Using the same characters?
Sorry.
Me?
Yes, they are using the same characters, which is a little bit weird.
Yeah, no,
got this,
I'm afraid to lose if I play someone else. So.
You got this, D-Rob.
Okay, so we have
To her strategy and beat
one match from the losers brackets going on right now, and then we have one other match with Jackson, the Kirby player earlier, and Jordan, one of the other good players in this tournament, playing right now to get to the championship.
Thank you. Trying to get over you.
So, Ellie, do you think this match is going to go the same way it went last time?
I think it will, honestly, you know?
Or do you think Benji will adapt a little bit?
Come on, Benj.
Well, I mean, just based off
Am I good or am
current
I
events,
really
I think that it will go the same way as last round, you know?
Yeah, Benji isn't playing as good as he usually does. He usually plays someone different. I think he's trying to use Lucario for a change, but I don't know.
Switch it up a bit. Never let them know your next move.
Yup.
Yes, Benj. Come on.
Benji only on his second stock, but FQ on her third stock. And a fail on the second recovery, but yet again fails in the recovery. I think he has to practice on his recoveries with Lucario. Lucario has a great recovery, but I think he still needs to work on it. Benji in earlier matches. And FQ wins it. Benji is in the losers bracket. I think Barry is going to have to play Benji again, which he hated.
Okay, who am I playing next?
FQ is in the finale. Finales. Okay, so we have Ron versus Benji right now. A very competitive game for the losers bracket, because if they win this and then win the next game, they could go against one of the winners. So we have another new commentator with FQ here.
What's up?
How did you feel about your win going to the finals?
Come on.
What in the world? There's a third player?
Jackson, get this, Jackson.
Yeah, Benji opened
Jackson.
because I think Benji connected. They
Come on,
connected
Jackson.
a new
It's, oh
controller
my
or
goodness, it's
something.
totally tied up. Huh?
Ooh, I think it was because. We are having some technical difficulties with a third player joining.
No one, or your
Wait, are you?
So I would say Ron has the advantage in this match, but you never know. Benji could win. Lucario. Benji is Lucario, and Roy it will be
Ron, not Ron.
Ron.
No, the character. Right now they're about tied up with about similar damage, but so it could go either way. But Roy is giving Lucario a huge beating, and Lucario has just lost his first stock.
Ron is a little bit older and has a little bit more experience than Benji, so I think Benji has the disadvantage in this one, but you never know. Oh, Benji with the up B the wrong way.
Went backwards.
And it went backwards. That was a little weird, but okay.
They are on the map Hollow Bastion, and right now Lucario is currently losing with 44 damage and 1 stock remaining, while Roy remains with 66 damage and 86 damage now and 3 stock. Though to be fair, Roy is taking a whole lot of damage, so he could lose many of stocks.
And there goes his first stock. Lucario holding, charting his aura beam, but does not release it for some apparent reason.
I tricked him. That's why I didn't release it.
That's good. And will Benji recover from this? He barely recovers from this.
With a slight touch of the wind, he made it onto the platform.
Yes, he did. Ooh, this is close. Will Benji recover? No, he does not. And Ron wins the first game.
So with the first game over, and with Ron left winning with, I want to say 3 stock?
2 stock to 1 stock.
Okay. And so Ron winning with 2 stock left. He clearly is more skilled and has a greater advantage, but Benji can still pull out from this.
Yes, Benji is a very good player overall. And also, it doesn't matter to the stocks because in our other game against Tori and Ellie, Ellie won the first one, 3 stocks to 1 stock. But then Tori won the second game and came back, so you never know.
So we are starting our first match, and so far no one has damage, and it looks like Benji.
Yeah,
Benji was playing
in the
Kirby.
first round, so he's gonna change it up.
So it looks like Benji is playing Kirby,
he's
and
actually
so
a
far
Pikachu.
the damage is about the same. So for now, the damage has remained mere same with all 3 stocks, but Kirby is holding his own with that downbeat of his.
and there goes Ron's first stock. Benji's doing a lot better job this time with getting a stock off before losing 2 of his. I think Benji's better at playing Kirby or other characters than Lucario, but he just has to practice his up B and recovering with Lucario. And I think he's really good at Kirby because Kirby has an amazing recovery.
We played against you earlier.
And there goes
Cam,
his
am I up
first
against
stock.
Landon?
So now it's 2-2. You can mute.
So this is a relatively close match with Benji coming back. Like we said earlier, Benji could come back and win the second game like the Ellie and Tori game. But Ron could always come back and even it out.
So for now, Benji is clearly in the lead with 2 stock to 1. But he has more damage, so he could lose his stock very quickly.
Ooh, that is a good play by Benji. Benji is trying to eat Ron to gain his ability, but it is not working, and he's missing all of it. I have not seen a Kirby in this tournament yet try to eat the other player, so I guess Benji will be the first. And he finally successfully ate Ron, and Ron lost.
So the score match standing is 1-1. So whoever wins the next match will be proceeding.
Good job.
Okay, I would think Benji would go Kirby again, but you never know. And I think Ron is going to change it up, probably this time, to counter Kirby. Ooh, he's going to play Kirby as well. What a turn of events.
Double Kirby showdown.
So most of our other commentators have said that Kirby is going to win. So we don't know who. Yeah. So they aren't wrong. Ooh, there we go.
Each other.
Once we did the hammer thing twice.
There we go. Another Eaton player. Benji loves spamming Kirby's up B, which is very effective, but also at the same time not. But also Ron is also taking the same strategy. And there we go. Ron has his first stock gone and then immediately evens it out. And we have our new commentator, Tori, here, which was one of our other competitors in this tournament. Introduce yourself.
I'm Tori.
Okay. Nice. And Ron, yet again, eating Benji, but nothing happens while when Kirby eats another Kirby. So I don't know why they are doing it. I think they're just doing it to be funny, but you never know.
You gotta play on stream?
You want to play on stream?
Okay, so Benji is very high on the damage tool, and I think he'll get knocked off any second now. But, oh, he knocks off Ron. So how do you think this is going to go, Tori?
I'm not really sure because they're both playing the same characters, so they both
intense
have
right
the
here.
same moves.
I learned when you eat each other, it actually increases the damage.
Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Still does damage.
So it is a very intense match. They're both at 1 stock, which usually hadn't happened. This time it's usually like 2 to 1 stock or 3 to 1 stock, but this time they're both even. Oh, and Ron almost gets hit off by Benji, and Ron can't recover, and Benji wins. And Benji is the winner of the losers bracket, I think. Wait, no, we have one other match in the losers bracket. But Benji wins against Ron, which is a turn of events. Benji, can we have an interview real quick?
Yes.
So, why did you change to Kirby in the first place?
Kirby has great recovery to get back on the stage.
Lucario does too, but why didn't you stay with Lucario?
It was getting hard with Lucario. I was training with Lucario. I did very well, and then all of a sudden he just wasn't working for me. So I tried Kirby, one of my other characters I like, and it seemed to work.
Okay, that is a good assumption.
Cameron.
Okay, that is the end of our interview. Congratulations on winning. So we will be right back for the almost finals of the losers bracket. So we have the winners finals right now against FQ and Jordan. Jordan is the one who knocked out Jackson out of the winners bracket and put him in the losers bracket. So he is going to be a tough competitor to FQ. And we have Benji back as our commentator.
Okay, do you want to choose or should I choose?
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so they have picked Pokemon Stadium, which is a good pick because it is one of the professional stadiums in Super Smash Bros.
Okay, so we are revving up to play in the winners final match, which is a very, very stressful tournament. And these are two very, very well talented players.
You want to choose the skin that looks exactly the purple one?
Oh, and they look like they chose almost the exact same character, but one's Pit and one's Dark Pit. But they look almost exactly the same, so I think it's going to be a little bit challenging. Do you agree, Benji?
Yes, I do agree.
Do you think that they will try to move one way, but then realize they were the one? They will try to recover, but then they'll realize they were the one that are on the that they were on the one on the stage and they'd get mixed up.
Yes, I think that might happen once.
What do you think will be the consequences of this act?
I think they will get confused a tiny bit.
But do you think one person will lose a stock because of it?
I actually do think so.
I would agree. But there are some moves that Dark Pit does have, but Pit doesn't have.
No, they're all
or the
same.
exact same, or different. So you might be able to tell in that way.
I wish I had Kirby's
Yes.
down fall.
They can also tell by the names, but that's just very boring to look at the names to see who you are. And Jordan loses a stock. And FQ loses her first stock as well. How do you think this is gonna go, Benji?
This is not going
I
well.
think it's gonna look like a tie. It's gonna look like a tie, but it's actually not.
Oh my gosh, what in the world is happening? They're just canceling each other out. And there we go.
Pit hits Dark Pit.
That was funny.
That was good.
That was one of the funniest things I have ever seen in a competitive gameplay for Smash.
And weirdest.
It was so...
And Pit barely recovers, but then Dark Pit immediately hits
No,
him right
I
now.
don't
No,
know
never
that.
mind.
That was the
It
other
was
way
the
around.
opposite.
Very tiny.
Even I'm getting confused.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
They're still fighting,
Wow.
and
Imagine.
Dark Pit
Yeah.
is losing still.
Oh, Corky. That was a good shot.
Oh my gosh, what in the world? Someone is pressing the home button and cheating.
No.
How dare they?
Is that you?
Oh, sorry, we're doing that.
Oh, okay, so
Hey.
we were trying to hook up something for something else, but all of a sudden it's interfering with the gameplay.
That was so funny. How'd you just run through that? I just don't know.
Pit looks like he is in a good position with a large amount of damage done to him, but already has 2 stocks, while Dark Pit is already at a medium amount of damage and is only on 1 stock. So I think Pit is going to be able to win this one, but you never know.
This is fun. Corky, you got me.
Benji, do you have anything about this to say about this?
Do you both want to use a controller like this?
I
That way.
think Pit is gonna win because of the percentage Dark Pit just got.
I barely escaped.
Yes, I agree. If Pit gets one great hit like that, yet again, he will surely win.
Easy on us.
So FQ is actually winning this. I thought Jordan was winning this honestly, but
FQ is Pit.
Yeah.
yep, but FQ is Pit apparently. So I did not know that.
Jumping over you, honestly.
See that?
Ooh, you got me there.
That is smart, jumping over the player to get away from them.
Oh, you got
And
me
that's a
there.
good hit.
Oh. But I only have 30 damage. You have 127.
And there we go, the finishing blow. FQ wins the first one. They were very doubtful about this, but won. Okay, so we are going to the second match. If FQ wins again, they will be in the finals. But if Jordan wins twice, he will be in the finals. Oh, they both did random for some reason, and we have
He's good if you know how to play.
and we have Mr. Game Man and King K. Rool. Jordan playing King K. Rool and
I don't know.
FQ playing as
all the characters.
Mr. Game
He's a
Man.
big guy.
King K. Rool doing some decent damage to Mr. Game Watch.
Mr. Game watches me.
And
I do not.
they have never played these characters before, which is very surprising. I don't know why they would choose random players in a winners match finals, but I guess that's their choice.
Hey, we did both. Hey, I played. Both of these
I
characters
think
before.
King K. Rool will win because he is good if you know how to play with him.
So is Mr. Game Watch.
But Mr. Game Watch is also very good if you also know how to play with him.
Yeah, it's
Pretty much almost every single character, if you know how to play them, you can be very good with them and win a lot. Oop, and there goes Mr. Game and Watch's first stock. So we are hearing about the losers bracket, and Barrett has lost to Landon, our one of our competitors, and there goes King second stock, and Landon is now going against Jackson, the one who
That's pretty cool.
won
I
against
think he's an Kirby, so
Ellie in the first place, and he is a very good player, so I don't know how that one's going to turn out. But we are focused on this one. Both of them with 2 stocks. But King K. Rool a little bit less damage than Mr. Game & Watch, but still doing relatively well.
Back. My head back.
I don't know what
Throwing it
Mr. Game Watch has taken King K. Rool's crown
I threw it up.
and has thrown it over the edge.
Yay!
Oh, Mr. Game Watch found that there was a parachute and, oh my goodness, got back on the stage.
Got me there, man.
And there goes Mr. Game & Watch's second stock. And then, now it is all tied up. It is very stressful. This is the second, oh my gosh, already 40 damage done. That is one of King K. Rool's best attacks,
Oh,
probably.
his crown just fell off.
Which Mr. Game & Watch can pick up and throw, but King K. Rool already recovered it.
What was that?
King K. Rool.
Do that? I can bomb.
King K. Rool at a significantly lower damage rate
gonna
than
win.
Mr. Game & Watch, but Mr. Game & Watch could pull out one of his better moves and win.
I don't know, Mr. Game & Watch.
And there goes the game. Mr. Game & Watch
I'm
lost.
not playing the random. That was so much fun. Like the
So Benji, how do you think these players are gonna feel going into this last match?
I think they are going to feel stressed
I
and
never get
nervous.
Yeah, I agree as well, but they are yelling at us that they never get stressed, so I guess not. So FQ goes with Kirby again, but Jordan for some reason goes random against Kirby, one of the best players in the tournament. So and he has never ever played Shulk according to him.
What video game is Shulk from?
I don't remember.
And Jordan losing his first stock. How do you think this game is going to go with Jordan never even hearing of Shulk?
It's super cool. Now your jumps are extra.
He got an extra jump, which is amazing, but I still think Kirby will win.
Yeah, with Jordan never playing Shulk before and just learning while playing against Kirby, one of the better players in the tournament. I think he will lose, but he's learning a lot from it, so I think he will be able to come back. And there goes Kirby's first stock with Shulk being 46 damage on his second stopping, and Kirby being on her second stock with 0 damage. I think Kirby has the advantage here, but you never know.
I think Shulk might win with all the items he can choose with speed and shield.
And double jump, buster, all of that.
Really wide arm,
But
just like spamming his sword.
but it takes a while for them to recharge,
a lot of damage.
don't they, Benji?
It does.
So if he uses them all strategically, he could win this. But he's already on his first. He's on his last stock with FQ being on her second stock, but only being at 31 damage. And there goes. Jordan has lost the winners finals. Now he is
It's 5.
It's best of 5.
Oh, never mind.
It's best of 5.
So I won 2, so I'm in the lead. So I need to win 3 matches.
Yes.
So I won
Okay,
2
so if
I
FQ
won 2. I need 1 more.
wins again,
She spams. They just hit
she will go into the finals. And Benji has left, and Elise
Double Kirby.
is now our new commentator.
We love doing
And
double.
now there is a double Kirby. So how do you think this match is gonna go, Elise?
Kirby's gonna win.
Kirby's going to win.
one of them.
Okay, she says Kirby's gonna win,
gonna lose too.
so she can't be wrong. I mean,
Kirby's gonna lose too, though.
yeah, Kirby is also going to lose, so she's
The
right
benefit
and she's
of
wrong at
playing
the same time.
The same character.
So, ooh, that is a great hit from FQ. That's a great hit from FQ, losing Jordan's first stock.
Oh, you hit me there.
And I honestly think Jordan is doing very well. He's very good at Kirby, but FQ is doing very, very well. Jordan is finally on his last stock of the match. If he loses this, he is out of the tournament and going to the losers bracket.
Oh, crikey.
And finally, FQ is on her final stock. It is pretty even right now. But so Elise, who do you think is has the advantage in this match?
I think FQ might win.
Why do you think that?
I stopped you when I
Has a lower percent of fall.
I can stop you by doing that. That's so
That is true, but also.
you would hit me.
Oh, and there you go. Your prediction was right.
Yes. Okay.
Jordan has lost to FQ with Kirby. That was so good. She has doubted every single match, but won every single match.
Yeah, I haven't watched it all yet.
And congratulations to FQ. Yeah. So now we have Benji and Jackson going against each other, both very skilled Kirby players.
That is not.
So Benji and Jackson are very, very skilled Kirby players. So I wonder how this is going to turn out.
Kirby is trying to strike again.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Well, not Dark Kirby, but both are very skilled players. Both of them are not talking.
Stop being mean to me.
They're both very
Why are you so
focused.
mean?
Ooh. Dark Kirby
Stop
lost
being
his
mean.
first stock.
Thank you.
Ooh. Regular Kirby loses his first stock.
Stop shooting me!
But I think that
Stop kicking me in the
regular Kirby has an advantage because he has a 0 damage done to him. Ooh. Dark Kirby is off the map.
Stop knocking
Came
me off.
back at 103 damage.
That is your switch, right?
Ooh, Benji loses another stock. Jackson might win this.
Benji is Black Kirby.
Who's winning?
This is win.
Oh, go.
This is a really close match.
Is this the loser spot?
Mary, can I play against you?
Yes.
After you and Ellie?
Go ask him. Go ask him.
Benji dodging those moves. Ooh, that was a really good hit.
Ow.
Can you go get the round to
No,
call
I hate that.
Well, Benji loses. That means Jackson goes against. That is one of the matches. Benji still has a chance. Jackson chooses Kirby. Right now, Benji is trying to find his character. Looks like he chose Jigglypuff.
Benji?
Oh, mistaken me. Actually, Lucario.
Hey, Mary, Benji.
Right now, Benji has taken the most damage at 33.2. Make that 44.2. This is almost a tie. Ooh, not that much now. Benji at 116 damage. Ooh, Kirby loses his first stock. So right now, Benji is staying at full stocks, but at a very high damage rate. Kirby still hasn't taken any damage.
It looks like Benji might win.
Lucario lost a life only now. Very close, very close. Kirby loses his second stock. Lucario at 117 damage. Lucario loses his second stock. Very close round, very close. Right now, Lucario is at 67 damage, which is really close, but not that much. Right now, it looks like Kirby has the advantage by having less damage dealt. Lucario won this match. One last match. Jackson is saying that he's cracked at Fortnite.
My guy.
Right now, they're trying to choose a map. Looks like they chose Smashville for their map. Right now,
So rude.
they're the same players from last round.
Ow, Fatima, stop hitting! Ow! Stop hitting me! Fatima, ow!
Both of them haven't taken damage, but Lucario has lost a life. Lucario have one life left. There is a good chance that Kirby will win, but anything can happen during a Smash Bros. Tournament. Kirby finally loses his first life. Benji loses, sadly. Wait a minute. We're having interference with the players. Wait a sec. Let me check on this. Alrighty. This isn't the last one. Benji still can win. Alrighty? All Benji has to do is win this one, and then there's a good chance that he could go against Jordan. They chose Pokemon Stadium 2 for their map. Kirby again with Jackson playing him. Let's see what Benji picks.
Are you sure, buddy?
Oh, is he? Nope.
Kirby, that's for sure. Or beside Kirby.
Let's see what he chooses. He chooses King K. Rool.
You suck!
King K. Rool is at a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like he could die. Oh, well, first stock gone.
Here's Charizard.
King K. Rool makes a sudden hit.
Well, I don't care
Makes
what it
Kirby
is.
go
Got
into
hurt.
a very serious damage. Kirby loses his first stock. Kirby loses his first stock. Kirby loses his second stock. King K. Rool loses his second stock.
Wait, the dog tried.
Kirby has taken a lot of damage. He's at. Oh, this is a very close round. This is a very close round. Very close round. Very close round. Benji wins!
Take that!
Kirby loses his last stock. So the winner is Jackson, actually.
Yep, and Jordan will play in right there, and that will
So,
go best of 5.
Now, the last match, Jordan versus Jackson.
Winner of that will play Sukima.
So, this is losers finals.
Best of 5 right now.
So right now they're choosing their map for their first round out of 5. They chose Battlefield for their first map.
Okay, it looks like Jackson's gonna be. Who are you gonna be, Jackson? Jackson's gonna be Pitt. Are you choosing a different color skin or keeping it as the original? Jackson opts for the
This is the worst map.
normal skin. Nice. Okay, Jackson keeps changing it. Either way, and Jordan will be playing as random to keep things spicy in this loser bracket final.
Does this one like change?
with Jordan's random, he got Ryu. Kirby seems to keep on not dodging them for some reason. He's not dodging them.
Whoa, my guy. You are not me.
Yes, I am. I'm you.
But now Kirby has gotten Ryu's powers. Right now, Jordan hasn't taken as much damage as Kirby.
Yes.
Ryu took his first stock. Kirby loses his first stock. Right now, Ryu is at 74 and Kirby is at 35. That's a very big difference.
Pause this.
But
You gotta wait till the end
here's
of the
the
round
thing.
to get cornbread.
It looks like Kirby is going to win, but anything can happen during a Smash Bros. Tournament. Kirby almost loses his first life. Up. Kirby loses a life on his last stock. While Ryu's at very high damage at his second stock. Oh, Ryu loses his second stock.
He's the reason
Right
why
now,
I hate it
Ryu
so
is
much.
winning.
How about this?
Oh,
Whoever wins this match gets.
Oh my goodness! And Jackson just won the game. Jackson just won. Oh my goodness.
My goodness.
Jackson won the losers bracket.
Jordan is going against.
Rematch!
There is a rematch.
This is very interesting because I don't.
Jordan is going against FQ.
You have to call me that.
So I don't remember there being. One sec, we have to do something. One sec. Jordan just left, but he's gonna come back really soon.
Jordan, hurry up.
Alrighty, Jordan got back. Get ready. Looks like Jordan chooses Toon Link.
I don't know how
Link versus Link.
Very interesting.
I don't even want to
I
say something.
think that Toon Link
gonna-
might
that
have
was
the
the glider.
advantage
That
because
was the
he's
exact
lighter
one.
and he can jump higher. Higher.
True.
So he can
I know
dodge
how to play the average
more.
Smash character.
Link is already at 116 damage.
Yeah, I should have. No, there should be a detonation.
Ooh, nice knockoff by Toon Link.
I tried to come back. Did you see me trying to come back?
Link lost a stock,
it is
but
down B.
still, Toon Link hasn't.
Ooh, nice hit by Link there.
No!
I have the board. I hope my parents don't
Link
sit
just
there.
lost another stock.
Oh!
Toon Link finally loses his stock.
Enemies of Donkey Kong.
While commentating this, all
You're
you
not very
can hear,
commentative. You're very quiet.
all you can when you're commentating this, all you hear is just buttons clicking.
I know.
That's
It's
it.
very calming.
Toon Link wins.
I'm gonna.
Wow, Jordan hasn't taken a single.
He had 6 damage.
He barely took any damage. Oh wait, no. No.
You're jinxing it.
That's so rude.
Kirby lost his first stock. Wow, this is.
Finally.
Oh wow, Jordan finally loses his first stock. Very close.
Barry?
Not close anymore. Kirby's at 75.6 damage. Kirby's at 92.0 damage. Jordan hasn't taken a single. Jordan hasn't taken any damage since he learned how to use that one move.
That is so OP.
Kirby's at 150 damage point two. Kirby loses his second stock by a powerful move. Jordan loses his second stock as well. This isn't close whatsoever.
This is very close. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jordan's at 20. Oh, wait. Yeah, this isn't close.
I was gonna do that. I thought
Kirby's at 112. No. And Jordan is at 64.5. Kirby loses. Jordan wins.
Next match, I'm so dead.
Not just
What if I played a show?
I'm gonna play as.
You know what? I can commentate while I'm here.
No, you said.
No, I have to time. I shouldn't get my stuff ready.
Oh, okay.
If you play as the same characters. She looks like Corin, that's what she looks like.
Both pink.
Don't ask.
Cora?
They're
this
the
is
same
not.
characters. Oh wow.
It's this
Let's
movie,
see what
It's
happens.
an card anime.
Okay.
And there's this character named
No, because-
Corin, and she looks just
years.
like her when she's
I'm
blonde.
gonna leave the mic on so y'all can hear what they're saying.
How do I play?
Good luck.
Yo.
Oh no.
Right now, Jordan is doing good. Very
We're both
good.
doing good.
This is not.
How do we both
This
win?
is not.
Oh, how do I go? Oh, crikey.
Oh well,
I ain't sure.
FQ lost her
We're both doing the same thing.
I need a.
first
But I lost
stock.
my first stock. This is not fair. This is so not fair.
Jordan hasn't lost it and isn't even near death.
Can you stop
What
this?
is happening in the bag? Why are people yelling and screaming?
They should be coloring and. such.
I'm just gonna keep
I'm
spamming.
gonna go check on them. Zoe, can you do me a huge favor and go check on that?
Well, right now this is
Good, I hate
not
this area.
close whatsoever.
Hey, it is pretty close. Stop saying that.
What do you mean? You've lost a stock. He hasn't. Oh, I just realized this is grand finals.
Can you change the round to show it properly instead of losers finals to make that grand finals?
Yes.
Jordan.
So,
1-1.
let's just say if
He's
you lost a
totally
life.
winning. You are definitely gonna win this.
So,
You are totally
well, this is madness.
At most,
FQ's
it's
at
probably 20 minutes.
166, and well, I think Jordan's gonna win.
Yeah, but we're in the
It's
middle of
it's
something.
it's not even close.
Ah!
Well, Jordan wins.
Don't worry,
this
I have
round.
another chance. Because I haven't lost at all yet. Oh, Mom, are you gonna commentate on the match?
I don't know. I mean, like he said, I want to say something.
Please do not.
Fatima, it's time to go home.
No! Mom, it's on YouTube!
Oh, is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
You're live.
Oh, snap.
All right, it seems that we're now live, and
Make sure it's unmuted.
it's unmuted. It's unmuted. It looks like Jordan's being Kirby this time
No,
around.
that's me.
Nope, I was wrong. This is what happens when you step out to get some cornbread.
That's my cornbread for her.
Fatima brought in some cornbread. Fatima is Kirby, and Fatima has this really delicious. I'm sorry,
No,
FQ.
I prefer Barry's weird pronunciation of her
Fatima
name.
pronounces her name differently than I pronounce it,
'Cause I
but that
pronounce
doesn't
it.
mean that I'm
Am I
wrong.
allowed a piece of
That does
cornbread?
actually mean you're wrong.
Yes, of course.
The cornbread's for everyone.
The cornbread, Fatima brought in cornbread. Now, we could
Stop
pronounce
saying
it
that.
Fatima, or Fatimaha, or FQ. I'm not entirely sure how I pronounced it wrong the first time.
You pronounce it. It's because it's supposed to be said in the Arabic or Urdu way, and you say it in the English way.
Oh, well, the reason I say it in the English way is largely because I'm an American and I speak
you are
English. And that is the way. That is the way that I speak, which is interesting. I can say shukran, which is thank you in Arabic, and I can say afwan, and I can say habibi, and I can say sadiqi.
Sadiq? Oh, friend.
And those are the 4 words that I know in the Arabic language.
I can teach you more.
If we look, we've got redacted running back and forth like a chicken without a head, but he was waiting and biding his time. That was Jordan. Jordan tends not to go by the name redacted. In fact, I've never known him to go by the name redacted. I generally either call him Jordan or JC, largely because his last name starts with a C.
Stop!
Now, Jordan, or redacted, is really putting a punishment on Kirby. Kirby is at 100 and, well, no, Kirby's now at 0, largely because Kirby went off the screen. And that's what happens, folks. When you lose one of your lives, you go back, resort back to 0. Revert, I think, is the word I was looking for, not resort. But, a resort is a good... Speaking of resorts, resorts are a great place to play this game. Really? You can do that when the sun is out shining so bright that if you step outside, you would instantly get a sunburn. So you could stay inside. And, well, not all of us have the melatonin capabilities that you have. Some of us are pasty white.
Not me.
And so now I do have the benefit of copious amounts of hair on my body, which does provide a certain amount of sunscreen. Interesting fact, folks. Another word for me being hairy, another word for that you should add to your repertoire is hirsute. And I like to think of it as a hair suit. Hair suit, it means very hairy, very having a lot of hair. I kind of think of a gorilla wearing a hair suit. It's hirsute. And just like I mispronounced Fatima's name, we can mispronounce hairsuit and call it hirsute, and now we know a new vocabulary word. So back to the match at hand. Jordan is really just punishing poor Kirby.
Well, I got another life.
And Kirby is bouncing back and forth, kind of like a ping pong ball. I'm not sure if she understands the point of this game. She keeps trying to drop on his head, but he's hiding under a platform, so those drops are largely ineffective.
Are you not seeing what I'm doing right now?
I am seeing that you're flying in the sky. That's what I'm seeing. If you want me to be paying more attention, and I saw that you flew into the. Wait, was that Kirby that just? Never mind, folks. I take a lot back. Kirby just beat Jordan. Wow. And I am getting the death stare from Fatima or FQ just, Jordan had her on the ropes, and Jordan has a very placating smile. You should see him. It is one of those smiles that means, if you cross me, I will destroy you. However, I'm not sure that he is going to destroy FQ, because so far to date, FQ has been running the roost here, as it were. FQ has not lost a single match. I myself played against FQ, and FQ
beat your face.
Beat my face, so eloquently said by her.
Landon.
Folks, Landon is about to step out of the building, and I would like everybody in the internet world right now, all of our many wonderful fans, I would like for you to all just right now say bye, Landon. Bye. Thank you for that. Thank you. Landon feels loved and appreciated. Cameron was one of the commentators earlier, and Cameron is now playing Rocket League. He's quite adept at most athletic anythings, and there is no shortage of his skills when it comes to Rocket League.
He's saying he lost his voice from all the shouting.
Rocket League is one of Cameron's more favorite video games, if I'm not mistaken. And right now it requires 0 voice on his part, because he was commentating so much and so ferociously that he no longer has a voice. It looks like Jordan decided to down B off the screen, which cost him another stock. We've all done that. We all have.
No, you.
Except maybe for FQ. FQ hasn't done that.
Actually, I have.
Okay, she's admitting to that she has. FQ has 108%, 120%, 121. You know, we could be here all day just counting up. This is not an exercise in whether or not we know our numbers. We're just watching that Fatima is struggling. She fell off the map. Now she starts at 0 again, but Jordan already is at 75.
0.3%.
Well, yes.
89.
And Jordan now starts at 0. They're both at 0, and no, Fatima is back in the game, and Jordan has half the damage that Fatima had, and I take that back. Fatima is just vicious. She is just a vindictive player. She does not give up. She does not stop. She is ferocious. She is just unrelenting.
She keeps on beating Jordan.
Jordan just does not seem to be able to counter her attacks. It's almost as if she knows exactly what he's going to do, and again, Jordan has handed her one more victory. Jordan has a wallet full of victories that he is giving to Fatima.
I have to win more, but
In fact, every single individual in this building has pulled out their wallet, pulled out a crisp bill of victory, and handed it to Fatima. Fatima is collecting victories much like the rest of us collect losses, which is to say a lot.
You play Power and Mytha, I will play Power and Mytha.
And now Fatima is just talking smack. There's really, I think she has entered into a game of Smack Brothers, and she's now blaming the controllers for her inability to choose a character. Nope, and now everyone can make an excuse. We can either have excuses or results, and Fatima seems though to be able to use both. She seems to be the only individual in the history of mankind who can have excuses and results. Jordan went with the villager who has a net. Once you get captured, now one of the benefits of villager is he can plant trees.
That's all you only know that because of Jaden.
And he can also launch wooden rockets. And it's very painful when you get hit by.
Those aren't wooden. Those are actually made of sand.
Okay, I'm being corrected. I don't know that it's necessary that I be corrected that the rockets are made out of sand instead of wood, but apparently, folks, I'm mistaken yet again. Fatima has pointed that out. Jordan is going with the tree.
They're like beating each other up in the back room.
Oh my goodness, what?
And there's something going on in the back room.
Yeah.
Folks.
We can pause it?
It's not letting me pause it.
Okay,
Oh, that works.
well, we're pausing the game right now, so
we are currently having some issues. Please wait for further instructions.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry for that long delay. But I do want to announce that FQ decided that she was not going to relent. She was not going to give way. And she beat everybody. She is the winner of our tournament. Remarkable, remarkable. The girl is just unparalleled.
I have to say that she's leaving.
And she's now leaving, so I need all of you, whether you're watching on a recording or watching this live, thank you for let me see how many, there are, it looks like 28,632 live viewers at the moment. Thank you for that. But those of you who are now watching just a recording of this, we need you to, just from where you are, send those wonderful goodbyes to FQ. And we really appreciate those views. We're expecting next tournament we're gonna have well over 500,000 live viewers. Make sure that you schedule that, put that reminder on your calendar, on your cell phones, on your smartwatches or your dumb watches, or even a sticky note that you can stick to your computer screen, your mirror, or your face. If you stick it to your face, make sure you write it backwards so then when you look in the mirror, you can make sense of it rather than just backwards letters. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for being our wonderful, wonderful viewers. Oh, and look at that. No, I'm sorry, it had been 28,000. Now we are up to 31,000 just in the last few minutes.
Where do you
That's
see
right there,
that?
right there. So thank you so.
no,
Look at that. That's amazing. Thank you. Bye bye.